Hi, everybody. This is Trevor Conquergood from Sunset Stitches, and it's Free Font Friday, and I'm going live to tell everybody all about it. And so, welcome everybody to Sunset Stitches. It's, I guess, Friday, September the 6th today, and we're always happy on Friday here because it means it's the weekend. Woohoo! And so, usually Friday afternoon, I will go live if I'm in the studio to announce the latest free font. And I say if I'm in the studio because, boy, I've been in the studio a lot the last few months, but going forward, I will be missing a few Fridays will probably end up being pre-recorded ones because I'll be doing some presentations. But I'll have some news about that. Some of you guys might be interested to hear where I'm going, what stores I'm going to be visiting, but I have some dates planned now for probably to the end of the year, and I have a bunch more that I'm working on for next year. I plan on visiting a lot of stores, some new stores and some stores that I've been to before. But anyhow, you guys, if you're dropping in to hang with me live today, just go ahead and say hi. It's great to see you guys. It wasn't a planned time, and so I'm just kind of showing up to say hi, everybody. It's Free Font Friday. Hi, Wanda. Welcome. And this is the free font for this week, you guys. It's called Galaxy Glam, and it's a really fun one. So that is free for everyone. You can just come and download it now. They're always free for the week. So, oh, hi, how's it going? So Rocky dropping in to say hi. Thank you, you guys. I will make a point of going in, bringing up my computer screen and showing you guys where you can go to get the free fonts. If you don't know how to get them, I can even show you guys. We can even download one, and I can show you guys how to install them. And then I can, if you have any questions, you're certainly welcome to ask me. I know not everybody will be here live for the presentation, so if you have any questions and you're watching and I'm finished my live, then just go ahead and ask them in the questions anyway. Make a comment because I'll watch the comments. For the next several days, I'll be watching the comments on this post, and I'm happy to help you guys. This is Sunset Font number 34. And so there are 33, past weeks that you might be wondering what happened to those ones. And they're, of course, going to be available too, but you have to be a member to collect, to be able to get them all at once and all at one time, or just to have the luxury to come and, not worry about it every week. Then you join. You can join my embroidery club. There's never been a better time to join, or you can join from my Floriani workshop classes, whichever one kind of attracts you. But either way, that's how you get the kind of full access to them. But this is the one you can get from today until next Friday. You can get Galaxy Glam. And these are really great. Like, I don't know if everybody understands that they're not just embroidery designs. It's not like when you go on Etsy and you can buy these fonts, but a lot of those fonts are actually, the letter A is a design and the letter B is a design. And they're not really fully sizable. Usually those fonts come with a bunch of sizes, like here's the 1-inch size and the 2-inch size and 3-inch size. Well, with the Sunset fonts, they all work in the Floriani software. So you can easily make them any size you want to. You can make them larger, you can make them smaller, and you can even change the properties on them, and I think we often talk about that on Fridays here is like, the fonts, probably meant to go up to 2 inches tall, but how do you use it even taller? And the answer could be a pattern fill, or in this case, we did a split. Can you see it? How the font is like literally like at this, this is probably a 1-inch letter here. Well, at 1 inch, it's like a satin stitch, but here, we're getting closer to 2.5 inches tall. I've done a satin split. And so we can, that's something that you can do, and you have a true font as you can change the way it sews. So yeah. Here's a new one. This is not one that we made for sale or anything like that, but it's our latest patch. Nicholas made this for me because my plumber, no, I got that wrong. My electrician, yeah, he was like, oh, he came in and he was here for like 5 minutes. Oh, that fixed it. Thanks. And he says, well, no cost, but could you make me a patch? Yeah, right. Your 5 minutes of electric work, it takes a little longer not to make a patch, but he wanted a patch for apparently that's the favorite beer that he likes, and he wanted to make a jacket or a shirt or something. So we made him a patch. Kind of cool, hey? We love making patches here at Sunset Stitches, and I often teach people how to do patches. So you guys, I'm going to bring my screen a little bit larger and make my face a little bit smaller and just take you guys over. So yeah, Galaxy Glam is the font of the week. It's September 6th, and you can come and download it anytime you want from now until, next Friday morning sort of thing. But usually around midday on Friday, the font changes. And so Galaxy Glam will be font number 34, and that is the font of the week. The website is Sunset Stitches, so it looks like this, right? That's our website, sunsetstitches.com. And up at the top, you'll see information about my workshop for Floriani or my embroidery club. But it's where it says embroidery fonts that you want to click on to get, the free fonts. And on this page, you will find a new font every week. So yeah, it says Sunset font number 34, and you're basically going to click right there, and it's going to download, and it went to my Windows downloads folder. And notice that it's a zip file. So part of the process of, I guess, opening it will be unzipping it. So I'll show you guys how to do it in case you're not really sure how to do that. But these are the previous ones. I was telling you that, last week was Pirate Walk and Groovely and Star Slice and Wobbly Wave. And there's been all kinds of fun fonts that we've done. And so if you're sad that you missed any of them, don't be shy. Just come and join as a member, right? You could literally join for season 1 and season 2 of my embroidery club. It's on sale, but only for this week. It's going to go off sale on September the 15th, but it's here. That's how you become a member. You can join for a free membership. If you bought any of my DVDs in a store, just join with the free Sunset Stitcher membership and then send me an email. Tell me what you bought. I can take care of the rest, kind of thing. If you want to join, you can obviously join all of my memberships. This is what I was saying. Trevor and Friends Embroidery Club is on sale. It's season 1 and season 2 for less than the price of one season. But that will go away on September 15th there. But basically, you click here to join, and that would get you onto my the font archive, right? Because members of season 2 get access to the 2024 font archive. That's where you can download them. But that's the page that's going to say you got to be logged in, to be able to get it. So you don't have to be logged in to go to the embroidery fonts page and get the latest font of the week. And so we've already downloaded it, right? If I look with Windows at my downloads folder, that'll be the latest thing that I downloaded, right? It's a zip. And notice if I click on it to select it, right here, the button comes extract all. And when I click on it, it says, where do you want to put it? And I'm just going to let it go right in the downloads. It tells me it's going to go under downloads, and that's fine. I don't plan on keeping it there anyway. So downloads is good because I usually delete that folder later. But what you'll see is now that I've unzipped it, there's a folder with the same name. It's right here. And if I go into that folder, see, that's where the font is. It's an asset file. Right? So I'm going to show you how to add it to your program now. And if you need help, there's a text file, right? Go click that. That'll tell you step by step, what do you need to do? Download, extract, open, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to show you guys through that. But so once you get it downloaded and then you extract it in Windows, that means you've got this folder and you know where the folder is, right? It's in your Windows downloads. So good. Now we kind of know where everything is. And so we open up our Floriani software. Now, if you don't already have the Floriani software and you're like, oh, that's great, a free font, and I can't use it, there's a free version. So stick around and I'll tell you how to get you can actually get the program that allows you to use all these fonts, and it's absolutely free. Of course, if you pay to get, the full paid versions, then there's just more tools and stuff that come, but it's called Creative Express. Totally free. I'll show you in a minute. But first, I'm going to go on to add this font. I mean, of course, I already have it, but for you to add it, you're going to go, it's not open, right? You don't open the font. You have to go to your tools drop-down menu. And there's a bunch of options, and it's down here. It's called Import Assets. Fonts are considered assets that you want to add to the program. And so I choose Import Assets. A window pops up. basically saying, where is it? Where's your asset, Trevor? Where am I getting it from? And you can go, I'm just going to browse my computer to where it says downloads, and click on downloads. And there's the folder right there, Sunset Font 34. And it's a folder. So I got to double click to look inside. And there it is, galaxyglam.ast. I just go ahead and select that. And now that it's selected, the name is right here. And I can just say open. And a window opens up to show me what I'm getting in this asset file. It looks like there's fonts. And if I click beside it, it'll show me, oh, there's one font. Now, for me, it shows red. And red means you already have this font. You've done this before. You have it, or you already made a font with the same name or something. But if for you, it'll come up white, and that'll be checked off. If I still wanted to get the font, I could come in here and go, oh, I'm going to call this one Galaxy Glam 2, and change its name. And now I can check to have it imported. Does that make sense? So for me, it came up red because it knows I have it, which is the great thing. If you accidentally try and add one twice, you don't need it. It'll tell you. But once you get it all loaded up where it's white, and you just say, okay, and that font gets installed. Installed meaning if I start a new empty workspace and I just click on my text tool, it will be one of the choices, so it got installed into my font list, right? And now you'll notice if you scroll through my font list that I'll now have one, and it's called Galaxy Glam, right? So it's alphanumerical. So there's your G, there's your Galaxy Glam, and you just go ahead and click apply. And then, of course, you're not meant to embroider the words my text. You're meant to put your own text in here. And I noticed that this one was kind of neat with look at the O, Trevor, So I want to give a quick shout out to my son, Nicholas Conquergood, because Nick works here at Sunset Stitches and helps me with a lot of things, including I've taught Nick how to make fonts, and he made all these cool fonts for me. So every week we release a new font. Anyway, this one's kind of a fun one. Not all the letters are like that, but like I noticed, there's a different capital A and a different small a. So they're like slightly different shaped. So this is a capital A and that's a lowercase a. They're both the same height. So you'll find this font kind of an interesting font. If you're on, one way to look at the font would be click on the F up here, the font play. So this is the text tool where you have horizontal text, circular text. That's what you get for free. If you paid, you'd have vertical text and text on a path, monogramming template wizard, and true type fonts and all that kind of stuff, and making fonts. But the first two tools are what you can get, and I'll show you in a minute how to get that. But I think what I wanted to show you is just that the font play, when you click on font play, you can browse through all of your fonts. So I'm going to scroll down and pick this one from the list, right? So it's under G for Galaxy Glam. And it's going to show me the sentence about the fox that jumped over the something. I forget that. Oh, yeah. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. That is a sentence that, uses from A to Z in the alphabet. But if I click letters, I think this is always an interesting way to look at a font. I can literally just bring in the whole font. Boom. If you want to stitch out your fonts and make little samples, that's the easy way to do it, is just you go to font. But then you can see all the letters that are available. There may be more than that. Like, so for example, when I actually have the font selected and you can see the properties box, see the little question mark there. If you click on it, it will show you all of the punctuation and all of the characters and all of the numbers. And so this font has some punctuation, but not like a full set of it, kind of thing. And that's when we make them, we kind of decide, what goes in them. Anyway, you guys, that's just a little bit about it. Now, I never showed you how to get it. If you don't own the Floriani software yet, you're going to go on the internet. You're going to visit the rnksoftware.club website. And this is where you can find all the training videos and all the great resources for all of the Floriani software. And if you don't know, guys, I'm actually the software manager for RNK Distributing. I work to help make sure that all these programs are the best that they can be. And what I'm telling you is that, you might love to buy the FTCU or the, Sketch a Stitch is one of my favorites. But that said, Creative Express is totally free. Anybody can come and download it. Go ahead and click on that button to see. First of all, this is where you'll download it from. But you can also watch training videos about Creative Express or get the manual for it or bonus files. Look at the free weekly videos. If you click on that link for that weekly videos, there's probably 800 videos that are in the archive, that you could go to, and you could search in here, search for a tool, that you're interested in, and see if there aren't videos about it, kind of thing. Like, if you want text or lettering, there'll be dozens of videos about lettering, that'll come up. But it's great to know it's searchable. Now, I'm going to go back to the website homepage, click on the C for Creative Express, click here to download it. And what you'll find out is it's all the same download. It doesn't matter whether you're downloading Creative Express or Fusion or Sketch a Stitch. You just click here, and it's from there. It's what can you activate. So basically, if you've never bought anything, when you install it, it's called Creative Express. That's all. And you'll notice there's something under help called the license activator. And if you buy Sketch a Stitch, you'll go in here and you'll activate it. If you buy, any of the paid versions, you'll activate them. But what I'm telling you is that with Creative Express, you do have the ability to create text and use all of these great free fonts that we do at Sunset Stitches. And of course, we'd love to help you learn more. What I'd really love is for you to have the Floriani software and join my FTCU workshop, right? Workshop 4 is our current workshop. We do 2 new classes every month and a challenge every month. And if you really want to get into your Floriani software, it's a great way to learn it, you guys. You can, if you want to join for Workshop 4, you can use the discount coupon Trevor99. So like this is Workshop 4 and it's $129. But if I go to join it, see where it says click here to enter your discount code, type in Trevor99, click apply, and the price goes down to $99.97. So you get a little savings there if you want to join today. That is good. Anyhow, you guys, thanks for dropping by and visiting me today. Now I'm just coming back to see who's here and if there's any questions or comments. I see my friend Ori's here. Hey, Ori, how are you doing today? You must be home early from work, because I know Ori is out on the left coast there, and it's early in the afternoon there still. Hey, Laureen, thank you for saying it's a nice font, and you are very, very welcome, you guys. I should maybe just go ahead and say sorry or whatever. Admit I was planning to go live on Wednesday and do a Digitalk session. That didn't happen. It's just a busy week and I had a lot of work to do, and I just couldn't get to it, so I didn't go live on Wednesday. But I'll try to go live again in the future, maybe next week. I'll always, sometimes I just drop in and go live like I did today, and I don't announce it. But Wednesday I'd planned it. I'd told everybody I was going live, and then I never showed up. So sorry to anybody. That a couple people wrote and was like, hey, we were looking for you. So it was nice to be looked for and that somebody's even noticed. But how's it going, Sharon? I love your design that you did for the challenge, by the way. Can't wait to show it. And thanks, Sharon. We thought it was a cute font too. You can thank Nick for that. So Rocky said, oh, I missed that it looked really nice. So thank you, you guys. Yeah. Lorraine says we forgive you. I appreciate that. I mean, I actually purposely blocked off and didn't go live very much in September just to make a little extra space for, kind of like summertime stuff. But now that September's back, I'm really in full swing, and I'm excited. I'm going on the road soon. I got some new projects that I've been working on, the software. There's been lots of exciting things to work on for R&K, and so it's just been busy. And that's what it's like when you go back to work, right? Everybody goes back to school, and I hope you guys are doing good, and hope you guys are enjoying September. It's I can't believe 6 days have happened already, but it's still real nice and hot up here in Saskatoon, although the evenings are getting pretty darn cool. Boy, it doesn't take long before. There's been no frost yet, so we're happy about that. you can keep, everybody's still got the gardens, kind of looking at the forecast going, oh, when do I pick my tomatoes? But up here in Saskatoon, that happens pretty early. I always joke and say, why Canada does the Thanksgiving so much earlier than the United States, and that's because our pumpkins would be all frozen if we waited till the end of November, you guys. So it's definitely fall weather up here in Saskatoon, but it's been really warm. I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, we're going up to 91 degrees. So that hardly feels like the fall when it's 91 degrees. But boy, at nighttime, it's like 50. So, and I think last night it was down into the 40s, and pretty soon that'll get to the 30s. And so I don't know about you guys, but we love the seasons. Everyone's kind of got its things that you love about it. And so I don't people often say, I don't know how you can stand it living up there in the winter, but it's only winter part of the time. It's, we get summer and fall and spring, and we get them all. We get a little more winter than everyone else does, though. That is true. Yeah, our winter's kind of a little bit longer. Sometimes I joke and was like, we have 6 months of winter, and then we squeeze the other 3 seasons into the other half of the year. So it seems like once we get snow up here, we're stuck on winter for an extended period of time. But this winter, I'm going to be traveling, and so I will miss some of the winter. And I can't say that I hate missing a few weeks of winter. That said, I don't mind the snow, and I'm happy to shovel and ice skating and all the great things that come with it. So where am I going to be? Well, I can tell you that I will be going to Sewing Machines Plus in San Marcos, September 20th and 21st or something like that. It's the third weekend of September. And the fourth weekend of September, I'm actually going to be at Ruthie's Notions in Crestview, Florida. And that's going to be a 2-day event there. So it's 2 one-day events in San Marcos. But it's a full 2-day event for Ruthie's, and both of those are going to be fantastic events. I'm super excited to get back out on the road and show some new stuff. After that, I'm going to be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at Fonder Sewing for I'm a whole week in Fonder Sewing. You guys, they booked me to do everything I know how. We're doing hands-on patches and postcards, and we're making little stuffies and boxes, and we're of course having my favorite thing to do is a 1-day lecture where I can share a lot of my tips and tricks. And so, yeah. Oh, Sadie says she's looking forward to seeing me at Ruthie's. Well, that's awesome. I can't wait to get there. You guys have, this will be my second time to visit that store, and I know it's always a sort of special occasion when you get there. You'll see why. It's just such a really amazing place, and everybody feels like part of the family when you get there. So if I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, Sadie, but if you do, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you there. And where else am I going to be this fall? Oh boy, I hoped I'm not, it's not confirmed, but I might be in Houston for Quilt Festival, and then, or Quilt Market maybe. And we'll see. But Jackman's, I'm going to visit Jackman's Sewing. They have 2 stores in the St. Louis and Fairview Heights. And so I believe I'm visiting both of their stores for Jackman's, and that is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. It's been a long time since I was in St. Louis area. And so I can't wait to do a sketch, a big thread sketch of the big arch there. They've got that arch in St. Louis. I can't wait to do it. I'm going to do a beautiful design or 2 for those guys. Where else am I going? You guys, I'm going to tour the Valley of Southern California. I'm going to go to 4 or 5 stores there, and for Moore's Sewing. And so if anybody that's down there in SoCal, I'm coming back. It's been a while since I've been to seen those stores. And like I said, you guys, I have all new, a lot of new projects and a lot of new things. So the presentation is going to be very different from last time. And I'm also going to be in Mall Queens in Mesa, Arizona. I think that's like the first weekend in December. You guys, that is going to we're going to do something extra special there. We're making t-shirts Darren's, you're gonna, if you sign up, you got to pick your t-shirt size, because we're going to be doing raised look, or the mock embossing, or whatever you want to call it. It's a gecko. Yeah, it's a cool gecko that we're going to do on the t-shirt. So yeah. Anyway, I'm booking 2025, and if you have a favorite sewing store and I didn't mention it, you might want to ask them if they're interested in hosting a Floriani event with Trevor Congregate. It's very reasonable for the store to bring me in, and so lots of stores are completely capable of having an event with me. And I'd love to go to some new stores next year that I've never visited before. So if you've got to, just tell the store to give me an email, and I can help them figure it out. It's Trevor@sunsetstitches.com. But I know a few people, like one of my friends, Suzanne, has been asking for me to come back to Tops in Florida, and I'm happy to say it's booked and it's coming. I'm coming in March. I know you wished it was sooner than that, but that is the dates that we got booked for, was March. I'm going to be in February. I'm going to be in Rocky Mountain Sewing. I'm visiting all 4 stores in Colorado area. Hi, Debbie. She says she's going to check out Moore's schedule. I don't even know if Moore's has it on their schedule yet, but it'll come out. That's in November. And I can't wait to get back. So it'd be great to see you again, Debbie. Thanks. Where else, guys? January, Authorized Sewing in Fresno, California. That's going to be, I can't wait to get back there. They have such a wonderful classroom in that store there. And Cute Little Summer, that's Veronica's dog. I love she brings her cute little, look like a Maltese or something like that. One of those kind of little Kleenex box dogs anyway. Real cute little puppy. She comes to the store every day. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my goodness, Lorraine says, I made an Old Man of the Mountain when I came to. Do you remember that? That was so much fun. Were you there at the Cyril's Castle when the presentation was in Cyril's Castle? Because that was my first time going to New Hampshire, and that was I didn't expect to show up and teach in a castle. But I did. And then I was so taken back with the castle, I even did a sketch of the castle, because I had done the Old Man of the Mountain, which was if you don't know, it's a famous kind of rock formation that it's also famous because it fell off and you can't see it anymore. She said you were working at the event with me. Oh, that's awesome. It's great to see you again. Yeah, that was such a fun and wonderful event there. I returned this 2 years ago, this last year, anyway, and visited again, but just in the store. So not that wasn't just in the store. It's great to visit the store, but the castle was so unexpected when they put the event on in the castle, and there was tons of people that came to it. The funny thing was, I was so taken back to be teaching in this castle, and it was a beautiful classroom, and the property was gorgeous. And then they said, well, actually, this isn't the castle. This is the schoolhouse from the castle. This was the schoolroom. The castle's down the street. And so after work that day, I walked down the street and found the real castle, and there was really a castle. Holy mackerel. And there was a wedding going on. And so I may have just kind of walked in and walked around. I didn't drink any booze or anything. I just went in a little walk through, and of course, I'm all decked out in embroidery, and I don't really look like I belong at a wedding. And then I saw the castle was open. Like, it wasn't just the grounds. I went right into the castle. And then I kind of noticed that there was less and less people around, and I went to leave. And I walk back. I'm walking through the castle, and I'm literally standing in the living room, and it's like the mom and the dad and the bride, and the mother looks at me and says, "Who are you? Are you the DJ?" I said, "Oh, I'm very sorry. I don't belong here, and I'm just leaving." And kind of walked out the front door of the castle, and because everybody was already in the tent, I think the wedding was about to start, and I just had weird timing, but it was so cool. Oh, I love traveling, you guys, and I hope to have more magical experiences. When I go everywhere, it's wonderful to meet new people, and so I'm glad I got to know you, Lorraine, when I was there in New Hampshire, and I'm just excited to make a lot of new events. So I guess what I'm also trying to say is my live presentation schedule may be not as consistent this fall. And Nicholas and I have been talking about that. And so I think our plan is to do a few more pre-recorded things that he can help me with and work on. And then we can just continue to release videos, but they might not be me live all the time. And so I think that's fine. We'll probably actually get better video. Nick's got some neat ideas. Some of them are kind of fun things. So I think you guys will probably really enjoy that. If you enjoy my videos, they'll probably be a little more action-packed than the live ones. Anyhow, you guys, if you're just dropping in now, it's this is Sunset Stitches, and it's Free Font Friday, and this is the font of the week, you guys. It's called Galaxy Glam, and you can download it now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just rewind and watch the video, because I went and showed you guys how to download it and how to install it, I guess, into your software, import it, whatever you want to say, import your assets, and get a new font. So it's always great to see you guys. I like to go live every Friday and just celebrate the week is finished, and it's time to go to the lake and enjoy the weekend. And pretty soon it'll be time to hit the road, and I'll be working on Saturdays, but that's okay, because those are really some of my favorite things to do. It's all great to get on a plane and go to a restaurant, but really that's not what's special. I love meeting the people in the stores, and I love to share what I know, but I learn so much at the same time. I'm always so happy when I come home for an event, because I've learned about some new product, or I've learned about some new embroidery website, or somebody shared with me something that I didn't know. And so you might not realize it, but I learned from you guys too. And so it's great to travel and exchange knowledge and have a little bit of fellowship. So I hope to see you guys on the road. And if not, it's just nice that you had time to drop by today. So yeah, I see quite a few of my friends are here. Nice to see you, Sharon. Like I said, I can't wait to show the design. So next week, if you're a member of my FTCU workshop, then I guess next week will be our 5-flower challenge, right? Because I gave everybody 5 images, and you didn't have to do all 5. You could just do one of them. But you could auto digitize them. You could manually digitize them. You could make them into, you could do it as simple 1-color run stitch design, or you could do it 2 colors, or make as many colors as you wanted, and any techniques. That the concept is to challenge yourself, and some people just do exactly what I did in class and are just happy to accomplish, that basic steps. But that said, a lot of people will take my 5 flowers, and I can't wait to show some of the design. I've got cutwork designs, I've got fringe embroidery designs, I've got freestanding. This challenge has brought out some wonderful digitizing, and so I can't wait to show everybody. The challenge class is on Tuesday, so that is, of course, just for members, but it's a 2-hour-long class, and we will be going through the challenges. Also on Tuesday is our next challenge, so there'll be there's 2 classes on Tuesday, and one of them's a 1-hour class where I will introduce our next challenge for the next month. And so you won't get to learn until you get there what the challenge is, but I know you guys are going to love it. So all that said, if you're not a member of my workshop already, remember I told you can use the discount code Trevor99 to join. And there is a mountain of past classes that you can catch up if you want. The good news is you can download them and binge watch like Netflix and catch up. You can go through the whole season, and cruise through it. But every class is 2 hours long. And so there's really there's a lot. Workshop 4 is a bunch of classes. I guess by the time we're done, there'll be 48 2-hour classes. So you do the math, but yeah. Yeah. How would I become a member of my Trevor and Friends Embroidery Club? Is that what you're asking me, darling? So my website is sunsetstitches.com, and is the Tuesday challenge available for workshop payees? Well, of course, that's the point. If you're people who, when you join my workshop, I'm just constantly, I have new classes every month, and we do a challenge every month. And, but all the past challenges it's not too late to do them, just because we've already done our live kind of presentation on it. Every one of those challenges, that remember the graffiti challenge and the initials challenge and monogram. We did an embossing challenge. We've done a spirograph challenge. There was a make a patch challenge, digitize a drawing challenge. I mean, we've had this is challenge number 20, you guys. That's 20 challenges. So it's been a lot. Workshop number 4 does conclude at the end of 2024, and you'll still be able to download everything and you'll still be able to watch it all. But if I'm recording new classes in 25, they have to be something new. You know, I don't know what we're doing in 25 yet, to be honest. I'm still thinking about it. So I might do a survey and see what the members would like to do in 25. And if people want more, if I need, maybe I need to go back to the beginning and get, you know, and but workshop 4 started with the thing. So how do you get the schedule for the, how do you get the schedule? Let me show you again one more. I'm just going to bring my website back up, you guys. Okay. And first of all, this is like the home page, right? Sunset Stitches. There's menu at the top with things. And what I'm saying, workshop 4 is the current workshop. I have workshop 3, 2, and 1 that I did in, you know, workshop 1 was 2015 to 2017. Workshop 2 is 2017 to 2019. Workshop 3 was 2019 to probably around 2022. I started workshop 4 in 2022, and every class that I've recorded since then has been put into workshop 4. And these are simply, you know, links to see what's in class 1. You know, you don't even have to be a member to see what's in it, but what members get is access to the workshop 4 member download page. You know, that's the main thing that you're getting. And so you have to log in, you know, and so I'll go ahead and log in to show you. But if even before I log in, if I just go back, it was, I could, you know, join, you know, view membership level. That's how you can join, right? See where it says account on my top menu, just say view all member options. And so if you ever bought one of my DVDs in a store, you can simply join as a Sunset Stitcher and send me an email. It's totally free. You can also join for 4 free classes. They're called Power Start, free. But if you want to join for workshop 4, it's $129. But when you select it, and when you go to join, you can click here to enter a discount coupon and type in Trevor 99, and that will, and click apply, and that will update the price to $99.97. So you can save a few bucks there. And so you pay the $100, and now you can log in, right? And so I'll go ahead and click on log in so that I can show you what it looks like once you log in. You do have to be able to answer a skill testing question to prove that you're not a robot, I guess, or whatever, but that's just the way my site works. But once I'm logged in, whatever memberships I own, I can just go to them. So if I click on, for example, Floriani Workshop number 4, and I go to the member download page, now I can see what I paid for. So here's the link to this is the, if you want to see the upcoming classes, this is a link to the, upcoming live classes. So I can click on that link, and now, Tuesday, August 30th has happened, and those classes are now available for download, but I haven't updated my page. But Tuesday, September 10th, there's the link to the live class. If you pre-register for these classes, you'll get reminder emails reminding you to come to it. There's the October classes, the November classes, and there's one in December, but there's also going to be a retreat at the end of the year, a little bit of a party that I'm going to throw for this. So when you click on the member download page, well, here's class 20, and this is where 20A is the 5-flower challenge, so that will show up next week. There's 19 and 19A, so that was the ripple challenge, and 18 and 18A, the fireworks challenge, and 17, the spiral design challenge, and 16, the spirograph challenge. And so in class 15, I taught about doing embossed designs and then challenged you to make one. And then in 15A, what you get is to see you actually get all the designs that everybody made for the embossed challenge. And the class is, we go through all the beautiful designs that people made and contributed. And I give kudos, for the great things that they did. And I give suggestions for anything that I think could have been done better or differently, just alternatives. And these are all past classes. You'll download what you'll do is for every one of these is a zip file. And once you download the zip file, you'll extract it into a folder. And so you should end up with a folder for every class. You just number 1, 1A, 2, 2A, 3, 3A. I do Canadian numbering, right? The second class is always is A, right? A. So I'm just kidding. It's kind of my Canadian joke. But the point is, this is what you'd get if you join for workshop 4. You would get all of those classes, to be able to download them. You can download them and enjoy them on your own time at your own pace. And there's also my embroidery club I mentioned, and there's season 1 and season 2. And here you're, nothing to do with embroidery software. What you're really downloading are embroidery designs, embroidery projects. There's a welcome video. Here's a project for a beautiful lace cut work that you could do in a t-shirt. It's a special design. There's the design. There's a 30-minute video that shows you how to do the cut work. There's a 15-minute welcome to the club video. Here's a beautiful bird on branch design. This is an In the Hoop project with my friend Kimberly. It's a doggy doo-doo bag holder, and there's a little video to watch about, doing the doo-doo bag holder kind of thing. And these are all the projects and embroidery designs that came with Embroidery Club Season 2. New member, this is just one of 12. Each season has 12 downloads. So you go on download 1, and it's different designs and different projects. But when you join as a member, you get it all. And if you join as a member today, you can get Embroidery 1, season 1 and season 2 for this one low price of $119. And so you get a lot of designs. It's hundreds and hundreds of designs and dozens of projects. In season 1 alone, I know there's 420 designs. In season 1, there are 300 PDF pages, and there are 69 videos that represent all of the projects, and embroidery designs of season 1. And in season 2 is actually ongoing. It'll also be wrapping up kind of towards the end of the year, but there's still some downloads to come. So yeah. Okay. Thanks for asking, because that gave me a chance to talk about it. So I appreciate you, Debbie, and you're very welcome. But that said, you guys, I'm just happy to have you guys come and drop in, say hi to me on Friday. Sunset Stitches here. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to send me an email as well, trevor@sunsetstitches.com. Otherwise, just leave a question in the comments. If anybody's watching this video and it's, a few days later, I will be happy to respond. But if you just dropped in now, it's Free Font Friday here at Sunset Stitches, and this is the free font of the week. If you do watch the video and it's recording, go ahead and say hi in the chat box. It's always great to see who dropped by and saw the videos. So I always love when people make comments on them. Anyway, thanks, Nick. Sharon says, thanks, Trevor, and thanks, Nick. And you're very, very welcome. And so I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I know I sure am planning on it. And anyways, I'll see you again next week. Until then, hope you had a wonderful day, and bye for now.